So now, neck. The neck can vary greatly in width depending on the person, but a good standard measurement would be can be found by using the corner of the jaw as reference, and usually is a little bit narrow. The width of the neck is a little bit narrower than the space between the corner of the jaw. So see here, this corner of the jaw, this is here, right? So could be here, down like this, right? Like that. So how long is the neck? I'm getting into the neck also because we want to be able to draw the whole head with the neck, including the neck, so that we can position the head properly, right? So now here we have usually the length of the neck is about 1/3 of one head. So this, I take this measurement, I put it down, and that would be the neck. But in my experience, the neck is always a little bit longer than that. So we keep in mind the 1/3, but we know that usually that is a little bit bigger than 1/3. So we do this, right? This is the neck. I'll make it longer. Or I can look at my model. In the case of this model, Megan, we see how long the neck is. You see that is the jugular fossa from here to here. And this is almost half a head, quite long neck, right? So fine, now we're blocking the trapezius, we're blocking the clavicle, and we have our head. Let's see our ways how we could block in the head now that we know these proportions. So again, instead of drawing the circle and the facial mask, we can already draw this the face as an upside down egg, right? See this, right? And I can also start blocking in the angle the head is at. So